Hello and welcome my fab video. I will be painting a little bit before work. I am feeling much better now than when I made that sickness video. Life happens, you know. Luckily, I recover very quickly from illnesses because of holistic methods that my mother has taught me and calming myself down. And also sleeping for hours, so that also helps. But if you ever have like a stomach bug or anything, the best thing you can do is force yourself to vomit it all up as much as possible. Because that's the only thing that will get whatever is making you sick out of your stomach. Okay. I'm gonna try to fill in this section. We'll see. Okay. I actually really like this pop of brown in the mountains. Just brings up like such a nice highlight and a nice pop of color. These are like the three brightest colors in this entire set. So I'm gonna enjoy everything. Oh my goodness. Every time they come up. I just got paint in my hair. This is why I put my hair up when I do art. This. Oh. And then my hair look more like its natural hair color. I'm not okay with that. I'm gonna put my hair up now. It's fucking hell. I was looking for the other 24. I knew there was more than just 2. Well, the next number I'm seeing the most of is 23. Wait, there's 2 24s here. And they were so big, too, so how did I not see them? Yay. Okay. Okay, 23. Getting these open is just a challenge. That's how you know the set is old. If you can struggle to open the containers. And the paint is like halfway dry. As much as I hate the color orange, in conjunction with like the blue-gray tones, it's kind of nice. I think the only reason I hate orange is because when it's on its own, it looks so gaudy. But with blue and stuff, it looks kind of sweet and gentle. I hear a cat meowing. Sometimes I'll just start the most random conversations with people. I like eating tuna on hamburger buns. And this time I actually did check the expiration date to make sure it wasn't bad. Okay. Because of me. This is a much more bright mountain than the other one. It must be so much more farther down. Ooh. Little tiny crevices. There is a lot of 23s. That's 22, 27, 24. I missed a 24. God, this keeps happening. You know, at least after opening it once, it's easier to open the second time. Oh, open. Okay. Okay. Ooh, yellow. One of the games I used to play a lot as a kid was Town of Salem. And I remember every single time I'd play, a lot of the kids would just kind of get me out of the game really quickly because they knew I either had a deadly roll or I was going to be an asshole with my good roll. And the funniest part was I usually ended up being the doctor. That was my most common role whenever I'd played Town of Salem. I somehow became the doctor in multiple games. That was just my main role. And you know what? I'm studying to be a doctor, so that's fitting. My mom doesn't like the college that I'm in currently because it's not an in-person college. I could go in person. I just don't want to live in Mass, you know? Sometimes I hear about like phenomenons and like wars happening in the world, and then for some reason, all of the information just stops coming or appearing up on YouTube. Like, I remember when Russia was fighting Ukraine, everyone was talking about it, and then all of a sudden, it just stopped appearing on my feed. And I think the irony is I kept looking information up on it. And for it to stop coming up on my feed, regardless of whether I looked up the information or not, was a wild phenomenon. It's like they were trying to distract us. Just to control attention means to control people and their actions. And the dumber you are, the easier it is to control you. Strive for information so that the government can't control you. I remember when we were doing like the Joan of Arc trials, I never paid attention to any of the trials at all. And just convinced the entire jury to vote her innocent twice. Some common chaos, you know? I convinced the entire jury to vote them innocent. So maybe I'm very persuasive. I actually think the first time I was ever an evil character, because everyone kept killing the doctor, nobody noticed. But most of the time when I play Town of Salem, I win. Because the doctor wins as long as they stay alive, depending on the set of rules based on the card. But my card stated I'd live as long as I'd win as long as I stayed alive. I was just a corrupt doctor in one of the games, and I kept healing what mafiosos. I unintentionally kept healing the mafia, which is so funny to me. Oh, this section is really big. A snack I used to eat a lot when I was a kid was I'd put pepperoni, cheese, and mayo on a hamburger bun, because my favorite kind of bread is hamburger buns. Loaf bread, ew. Now hamburger buns. Fluffy, delicious. This is a really pretty yellow. Out of all of the versions of yellow, I prefer the pale yellows, because they're more gentle on the eyes. I know in a lot of paintings they tell you not to use pure white, but instead to use like a pastel blue or a yellow. And I get it. But if you want to make it look spooky or mysterious, just that slight pop of white really makes the whole painting shift feelings and emotion. I don't know why my brain thought there was a spider. It was just sunlight. There's so many tiny little nines. It's a very peaceful thing to do. It can make you so calm and relaxed. I will state, I still have a bit of nausea, but I'm still going to work because I don't think I'll vomit. I was looking great. I was gonna do a 27 again, and I realized that this whole section is mostly 27, and it's all one piece. And I have to leave in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna do 10 instead. The 10's are much smaller sections. Okay. I'll end the video here. I hope you enjoyed, my fab fans. Peace, love, and have a good day. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!